Hey guys, welcome to the red carpet for the San Diego Asian Film Festival Gala. How you guys feeling tonight?
Good. Yeah. Excited.
What are you most excited about for tonight?
We're really excited to go and receive our scholarships. I'm pretty sure everyone is really excited about that. Yes? Okay. And just to sit down all together for one last time.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited for instant noodles. Dance fans.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it.
And Mike singing karaoke. Oh yeah.
Okay, so tell me, this Real Voices, it was a 12 hard weeks of really good work, but what was the biggest challenge and how did you overcome that?
I think for me the biggest challenge was when we all made the trailer together. That was just a really different experience than I had before. So it was a really cool challenge and then a great outcome in the end. So yeah.
I guess my biggest challenge was just finding time to fit everything in and scheduling with different people and like fitting everybody's schedule into the 12 weeks that we had. So yeah.
What was like one biggest thing that you learned and you're gonna take away forever?
Plan ahead. Plan ahead. Know your story before you film. Yeah, because it helps in the end. Same with her.
Oh, amazing. I wasn't going to say this on camera, but it has been the best festival I've been to since, actually. It's really good. No, I've loved it. Like, great energy, audiences. I had the screening for my film today, and it was like great energy. It was like completely full. The free food at guest services. Amazing. Like, no, I've really loved it.
Awesome. So tell me, you've been to a lot of film festivals. Tell me what the importance of an ethnic film festival is like this one.
Right. Well, it's just getting out Asian talent, and we totally need to see that way more. You know, like Asians in film and Asian filmmaking, and it's one of the most unrepresented kind of cultures out there in films, and it's great just seeing. I love like seeing a film and it's like there's an Asian, and I'm like, yeah, there's an Asian there. I love it, and this like these kind of like cultural film festivals, they just put that out there, and it's just great to see. Love it.
Where do you see yourself fitting into this Asian film festival, or just even the Asian Hollywood scene?
Well, I'm an actor, so I hope to kind of just get the Asian face out there more in film, TV, and that's what I hope to do over my career, is just to get get that face out there more, the Asian face.
What's a pretty face?
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Well, anything else about your experience and what you're excited for the gala tonight?
The food? No, this is great just seeing so many Asian talent out here and just celebrating it all, celebrating Asian filmmaking and just talent in general. It's really great to see. I love it, yeah.
I was on the dance panel this morning, and we just talked about dance in narrative cinema. So I had a good time talking about the difference that dance has made, whether it be on the web, movies, or television.
And that kind of relates, just we're about film, but that includes dancers, singers, everything. Tell me how you feel about that.
I think it's great to see singers and dancers on the big screen. I think they're so talented, and a lot of the time they're usually underrated. Dancers can do so much more than dance. I spoke about that this morning. I'm an actress. I do voiceovers. I do commercial work. I act, I choreograph, I produce, I direct, and write. So I feel like dancers are all multi-talented, and this is a great festival to show that all the different facets that dancers can do, and actors as well.
And tell me now, your background is being Filipina. How has that influenced you to be where you are today?
My family has really instilled in me to work hard. My mom grew up in poverty in Pangasinan. I still go back there every single year, and it's my family that really drives me to continue to do what I'm doing and never give up. Pumping my own water from a water pump. I never forget where I come from. Even though I was born here in California, I will always remember my roots in the Philippines, and they inspire me to be the best that I can be here in Hollywood.
So where do you now, moving forward, where do you see Asian cinema, which includes dancers and actresses and singers, where do you see that going moving forward?
I think it's going to take off. I think more so now than ever, we have Asian American faces on network TV, and I think society is wanting more ethnic diversity in major TV shows, whether it be comedy, whether it be drama. So I think it's a really exciting time for Asian Americans in television and cinema. So I really think it's about to take off here in the next few years.
And how does Alex D fit into that? You know, I know Harry Shum Jr. is a part of that, you're a part of that. There is a big Asian influence and culture in that.
I really think Asian Americans are not only the innovators, but they're also big in producing, directing. What people don't realize, in Hollywood, there are a lot of Asian Americans, such as John M. Chu, such as Hugh Ho, such as Harry Shum, that are producing works of art that are driven by Asian Americans. We're kind of the silent, underground ninja force, but there also are a lot of Asian American women that are fighting, you know, for numerous things, like to be in front of the camera, like myself, and, you know, writing and producing and just creating in general. So I think that there's a strong engine.
It's great. It was nice that we got to open the film festival. You know, we've been doing a little bit of the circuit, and we were in Hawaii before this, and in New York before that, and you know, this is, I think, the first time that we got to open the film festival, right? And it was a great crowd, very receptive, warm, young crowd.
So now tell me a little bit about the dynamics of all you actors, like in the movie. You have different ranges of experiences. How was it working together?
It was interesting because, I mean, Kelly and I knew each other for a while, and then we just met everybody for the first time, and it was the first night that Kelly, me, and Christina went out. We went to a musical called Next to Normal in New York.
It was my idea. I had no idea.
And we thought we were going to watch some fun, lighthearted musical, and it was a very deeply, emotionally kind of heart-wrenching musical, to the point where we were all in tears by the end, and we just wanted to go home after that.
But we weren't just in tears. We were, like, embarrassing. The way we were sobbing. I mean, we obviously all have family issues after watching that film.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And of course, none of us had any Kleenex or anything, so we're, like, dripping with snot. It was a great way to, like, get to know one another. Yeah.
Your audience.
I guess you just come and try to have a good time, and you know, everybody's been so sweet and receptive of the movie that it's been pretty easy. We just kind of hang out.
I know, yeah. It's a great opportunity for us to all get together with our castmates. I mean, we actually loved each other. We got along so well that we kept in touch. We shot over 2 years ago, and we still all see one another and email and whatnot. So it was a great excuse for us to all sort of reunite.
Well, Kelly, now I'm looking at your career, all the way from Growing Pains to being the first Asian American on Maxim. Like, tell me how your career has developed and where you still see it going.
I hope it's still going somewhere. Where it goes, who knows? I mean, I just enjoy working. I love finding out more about myself as an actor. With every project that I do, and it's just, you know, I just want to continue riding the wave.
And Ivan, as an Asian American, how do you contribute to the industry?
Hopefully in as many positive ways as possible. I mean, I try to create good content and put good quality material out there. And if that on some level represents my heritage, I'm flattered. But, you know, at the end of the day, hopefully we could just kind of make good projects, you know?
Great. I mean, like I said before the screening, there's like a homecoming. You know, I've had all of my films have played here, and it always is such a great supportive crowd, and you know, they didn't let me down again. So
it was great. I mean, I've been to SDAFF a number of times, and the audience is so great, and the community in San Diego was really instrumental in helping us finish our film. So it was really nice. This industry in a very unique culture. Well, I think it's a self-starting and self-motivated kind of place. You can't necessarily have a degree and make sure that you know everything about it. So I think what's different about this industry is that, one, you have to stay honest to yourself, but two, you have to continue to be open and learn. And it's imperative that you're a team player and you continue to learn from other people. And if at any point I think I know more than the people I'm working with, I think I'm really done.
yeah. I think I've been able to persevere just because of just a strong-headedness. You know, I think a lot of something I think about a lot with second-generation Asian Americans is that, you know, the parents of those kids, all second-generation Asian Americans, were pioneers. They came to this country, like most of them, without really knowing what was going to happen, and I think that spirit exists in all of those kids. For her, she's Hawaiian though, so it doesn't really translate. She's.
Right. So you guys, this is a dynamic trio right here. You got the actor, producer, and director. Tell me how you felt about Bang Bang being shown here in San Diego.
I felt very good about it. You know, being from San Diego, I lived here for 7 years. We shot the film in San Diego. It was definitely a big homecoming for us, so very appreciative of all the support that we've been getting.
Pretty much what he said. I mean, like everything that's Bang Bang came about in San Diego, and it's nice just having friends and family and all the like the community that was basically there around us when we were making the film, like come and actually see what we were doing, messing around on the streets at night.
Now, David, you've actually been in a couple films that have shown here at the San Diego Asian Film Festival. How do you feel? Is it different, the same? How is it?
Oh, it's crazy. I've been here, this is my third time here with the project. The first time was 2008, and then 9, and now I guess 2011. And every time it gets bigger and bigger. There's this, like, the excitement gets more palpable in the air. It's just, I love it, and for the fact what you guys are saying, it's a San Diego film, and to premiere the film not just in San Diego but for SDAFF, Leanne has pulled all the strings. She's pulled all the stops to make us feel so welcome, and to have 2 screening dates. We premiered it last night, we sold out, and now we're here at the Gala, and so hopefully, I don't know, maybe some love will be shown to us. Who knows?
Awesome. Now, as you guys work behind the scenes, what is the importance of film festivals to you guys?
Film festivals are very important because it helps promote and market our film to an audience that we normally wouldn't be able to do on our own. So definitely I'm very supportive of like the community coming together, being very supportive of the film, so it's definitely a big help.
Because I am really impressed by it, I have to say. You never know when you go to a festival how it's going to be, and I've been to so many. And some you love more than others for different reasons. And I was really impressed by this festival. I'm so impressed by Leanne. I think she does an incredible job. I love her as a person, as a force, as the way she thinks. And so whenever she asks me to do something, I kind of can't say no.
Awesome. We look beautiful tonight, so thank you for being here. Now, being in just this very unique industry and a unique culture, tell me how you just view that as being a woman in it and just being in ethnic diversity.
I mean, look, I think there's lots of challenges. Obviously, being a woman in the world is one thing. Being a woman that isn't white is another thing. Being in an industry that's insanely competitive is a whole other thing. So there's a lot of cards stacked up around you, and you kind of have to figure out what you want to do with them. And there's really, it's a matter of the way you wake up, look at the world, and the work that you want to do. And there's nothing else I want to do. I feel like these are the stories I want to tell. I feel very grateful to be able to have told the ones I have, and hopefully to continue making movies. And so, you know, there's good that comes with the bad, and you just deal, and you keep fighting.
And so how has film festivals kind of encouraged you along that journey and in dealing with so many of those cards?
Well, I have to say, you meet amazing people at film festivals because you really meet people who are in it for the right reasons. They love the work. They're generally smaller, independent movies, so there's such a work of passion and heart behind them. And so when you meet those people, it only keeps you all going. You form a community of artists that really support each other and want to see these movies succeed. So I love coming to festivals. I mean, you know, I just want to keep making movies. I'm producing now, I'm developing, I'm co-writing, and, you know, I see myself directing down the line. I mean, this is what I do, and I think finding other ways of telling the story outside of maybe just acting is very appealing to me, and I enjoy it. So we'll see.
Community, they've been so awesome to me, and it's just really been very supportive to my career, and I think it's a blast to be able to see all of this talent brought together in this one room, so I'm really excited.
So now, as I understand, you're half Asian and half African American. Tell me how that's contributed to who you are today and where you are in your career.
It's contributed in so many ways. You know, growing up in a biracial family, it just there was a lot of, you know, I was surrounded by so many amazing musicians and so many amazing talent, and so to be able to draw from my mom's side and from my dad's side, musically was just amazing because it created this sound that I'm so proud of because of all of the influences I've had.
And now film festivals are not just about filmmakers, but artists in general. So you as a singer, how do you feel about film festivals then?
I think it's amazing. I mean, that's been going on this whole week, and just seeing like how big it is and how supportive they are, and just the love that's brought in and the attention, to artists, and especially up and coming artists like myself. I think it's just amazing, and it means a lot to me that the Asian community has supported me and has, invited me to this. So.
And now where do you go from here as far as where do you see your career taking off to?
Well, I'm finishing up my album, and that's a really exciting journey, and putting together an amazing show. So you'll be seeing, shows and performances, and also the release of the album next year.
But tell me a little more specifically. I mean, I know you guys are dancers, and you're surrounded by a lot of filmmakers, but how do you still identify with this culture and just being artists?
Actually, a couple of us on the crew, like Rob and his brother, Tom, who is not here with us, they're actually they're experienced in video editing, so we actually expose ourselves to more art forms than just dance. So, and this whole film festival, they invited us to perform tonight. We're performing at 7:30. But yeah, it's definitely a good experience to meet everybody behind the scenes too. I know on ABDC we met a lot of filmmakers and editors there, and it's definitely just good opportunity for us to come and network. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you so much. And also, just you guys are an awesome b-boy group. Tell me how you define yourselves as a b-boy group, but then also as Asian Americans, and how does that mix?
I think being that we're all from the same place, we all have similar experiences. Even Moon, we were all raised in Asia, China and Taiwan, and we coming here to America, it's definitely a shared experience, and the chemistry that we build together and the shared experiences that we have makes us a really strong crew, and it helps us to have a wider view on in terms of culture, coming from two different backgrounds, and being able to understand both cultures is really important. And yeah, it's just nice to be surrounded by all these Asian Americans trying to pursue their own art and really identifying with everyone here. So it's really cool.
Well, I've been in the business a long time. As I was just saying, this is the 50th anniversary of Flower Drum Song. So that's going back a long way. But I think, as they say, with Asian Americans in films, we're still a long way off for Asian Americans getting substantial roles in films. And I would like to see better roles written for Asian Americans, and more going to directing, into producing, executive producer. I always say the same things, and write for the Asian Americans working in the business today.
How do you think the normal people like you and I and just everyone else, how can they help support that goal and helping lead Asian Americans into more prominent roles out there?
Well, I think exposure. For example, this festival, for Asian American, that's a good way of doing it. And anything with exposure, I think that's really, you can get out there and start doing things, so.
You're politically active in the Asian American community. Tell me why you're passionate about that and why.
Well, I think it's important. I've been in it a long time. And I always encourage Asian Americans to go into mainstream politics, to really get out there and show what they can do. And I think if you're young and you're coming up, think about it.
What I'm most excited about is co-hosting with my husband, which I've never done before. So it's either going to help our marriage or destroy it. I don't know yet, but I'm excited to find out. I'm just excited to see everyone involved in the festival as well.
Thank you. So tell me why you support film festivals like this one.
I support film festivals like this because I think that they come from a really good place, as far as they're a labor of love often. They are also just a reflection of the talent and the hard work and the creative vision that exists in our community that doesn't get the spotlight enough, and also the people involved in this particular film festival are just real sweet and just great people.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. We'll keep it nice and short, but you guys did a fun little commercial for SDAFF where you were trying to figure out your outfits. Tell me, how did you finally decide?
Macy's. Yeah, Macy's ended up dressing us, so we couldn't decide ourselves, so they decided to help us out.
Are you so excited?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, this nice guy, Maurice, over at Macy's in Fashion Valley, he's like the greatest guy ever, and he helped us get dressed, and he made me look fairly decent, which is a huge task, but he and my wife looks beautiful as always.
The shower he had to take himself. That helped.
Yeah, I didn't use like soap or shampoo, but the water cleaned me kind of.
I just do a hose down.
It's just
for
a
him.
hose, yeah. But I feel good. I look okay. So I think we're gonna do okay. Yeah, at the least, yeah. Oh, look who it is.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Leanne.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And you are
Randall.
Randy.
Randy, this is Jane.
Okay, Jane and Randy.
Randall, it's not
Oh, okay, nice to meet you.
Good
so,
to meet you. We've met.
what are you doing
That's fine.
here?
I think we're hosting.
Yeah, you were hosting the show. We met too earlier,
Oh,
Leanne.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I wasn't wearing makeup before.
Oh, okay,
That's
I
probably
see. You
why.
look great.
I was wearing makeup earlier, so that's probably. I'm not now, but that's
Yeah,
probably.
so-
But it's very nice to meet
I
you.
can't wait to see you on stage.
Oh gosh, we hope we make you proud. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
We'll see.
He's popping out of the cake.
I am at a certain point. You'll see. You'll see.
Let me see what keeps me going. I just feel like until we see the stories that reflect our community and other people, like the broader community, sees us as part of a larger community, that we are American, I feel like our work is not done. There are so many artists out there that are doing such incredible work, but they don't have access to the community, and the community has no idea of what they're doing. So we're bridging those two, both through the film festival, our year-round events, and also through our DigiFest. So now we're bringing the film festival to people at home through technology, through the internet. So that's part of it, but I just feel like deep down inside as an immigrant, my life commitment is to be the voice. And it really makes me, what's the word? I feel so inspired when I see these artists who give up so much to help give the voice to other people. And that's what inspires me.
Now, this is the 12th year, and tell me what's unique about this year specifically.
Nikki, every year is so unique because the films are completely different. It's like having another child. Every child is different from another child, right? And so just by virtue of it being different films, different, vibe, different filmmakers, but always the same community that's out here, and it keeps growing, which is so, so wonderful. And what I love is I look out there and I see those who are non-Asian, who are feeling like this is part of their community too, and that really warms my heart.